Welcome to Meadowbrook Members Podcast. I am Jelly, otherwise known as Glester Prince, and my co-host is Hitchcock, otherwise known as Alfred Henry. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore the stories behind the magic that was created at Meadowbrook. When over a span of 4 years, between 1982 and 1986, we saw the transformation of a small coeducational school with less than 1,200 students, 800 boys, 800 girls and 400 boys into a successful sports and scholastic champion, winning 7 major trophies, 3 Sunlight Cup, 2 Topping Cup, 1 Walker Cup, and 1 Nutriment Shield. And to crown these achievements, Meadowbrook also produced 2 Rhodes Scholars, Cavell Creighton in 1987 and Andrea Wright in 1989, both graduates of Meadowbrook in 1983. In this podcast series, we'll be speaking to persons, both males and female, who were actively involved in this incredible journey, along with friends and staff at Meadowbrook, which inspired the environment which created this golden era. We hope you enjoy our discussion. Please give us as much support and encouragement as you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Alright, ready. So remember to like, share and subscribe these Meadowbrook Members podcasts so neither you nor your friends will miss another Meadowbrook conversation. Thanks. Go, and then I got us going at this. Today is Sunday, February 12th, 2022. And welcome back to another conversation about Meadowbrook Members. Me, as usual, Jelly, our Glester, our Lance, our Prince. And by now, no say anyone of them name they will do. We joined me as co-host this week. It's the hardest working footballer who ever come at Meadowbrook, the great Ira Turner. And if you want to hear free Meadowbrook Members, you have to go back to episode 11. So just click in, log on, and make sure you subscribe while I listen to Ira Turner episode of number 11. Our guest today really don't need an introduction because he's a well-known throughout the Meadowbrook community. But in the true tradition of Meadowbrook Members, we have to give him a proper introduction. He's a younger brother to a Meadowbrook legend, but our guest status, he have a reputation that can stand by itself. So we need to talk about a brother or not tonight. He started in Meadowbrook in 1977 and graduated in 1981. And in my mind, the most fearless and hardest stacking defender who ever come at Meadowbrook. I've referred to him as Meadowbrook's Romeo Gentile. And who want to look it up on YouTube can look up on Gentile hold on a Zico shirt and tear it off in the 1982 World Cup. Because Gentile was the Italian hitman on the football field. Our guest today was Meadowbrook hitman on the football field. And I remember him sending the great Errol Blake to the cycle track in a Money Cup match in a national stadium. But guess what? Our guest is here to tell him one story. So without further ado, Meadowbrook Members welcome, and in the words of his own coach, Port Williams, his most fearless defender. Welcome, Jim Rye, Bubba Rye, Henry, to the conversation. Introduce yourself, Jim Rye. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Please with the announcement, man. That really sounds just as it is. You know, you put it word for word, my brother. I have to respect you and thank you for that. Yep. With my general next year, General Ira Turner. You already said it, the hardest man, the working man on the field, you know. Never leave no one behind.
Yeah, man. When I left no soldier behind, man. So introduce yourself, Jim Rye, your full name and where you start Meadowbrook and where you leave.
Yeah. James Henry, as everybody know, you know. Started Meadowbrook 1977 of September. And third form. Them time when I'm called Tree Jungle.
Yeah, 3J.
I don't yeah, I don't want Tree Jungle, you know.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
that was the elite farm, man, you know.
Yeah.
Where all the way down there, but a lot of good come from it.
Yeah, man. We'll get into that, man. We'll get into that, Jim Ryan. Or yourself. And Ira, introduce yourself before we said something about Jim Ryan before we started asking something. We started the conversation. Introduce yourself, my brother. Reintroduce yourself, Ira Turner. Go ahead.
A Jim Ryan night still in the jelly.
Yeah, man, me know.
But Boomerang, welcome, man.
Thank you, my
Welcome,
brother.
Boomerang.
Thank you.
And a blessing, man. It's Ira Turner again. It's a chip in again and share some vibes with Jelly and Meadowbrook memories with the great Jim Rye, James Henry, and otherwise known as Mr. Meadowbrook.
Mr. Meadowbrook himself, that man. Mr. Meadowbrook himself.
But I mean, it's still, man. They are listening and, give Jim Rye a chance to share Meadowbrook's story.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, one love.
Yeah, so Jim Ryan, before me even ask you the first question, I mean, you know the first question, before me, I first say this up front, so me I talk to a man one day, look younger than we, and him say, him never know say you're Freddie, our brother, and as a matter of fact, him even worse than that, him say, him thinking him was Jim Rye, and you last name a Rye.
Oh. No, Henry. Yes, sir.
No, man, I saw that thing them, that's why I love them conversation, Jim Ryan. Enough man never know say you're Alfred related, You see me, I said
No.
So that's why I
No.
talk with them thing and bring up them thing, and the conversation has come out, and I was very sure of them conversation now. I'm glad to say there, my brother. Glad to say there.
Yeah.
I must say to you, you're the most fearless defender ever come on Meadowbrook, man. I say that without any apology or not like that at all. So. But by now, in a Jim Ryan, when you come on them conversation, first question I ask every man, did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
Well, it go both ways. Kind of, it go both ways. You understand?
What do you mean? Go expand on that, man. Talk to me about that.
Because it was a ball scholarship I get to come to Meadowbrook.
So which school you go at the time, Jim Ryan?
Torrance.
Okay.
Torrance Secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like maybe 14, so I was playing minor league. So, Port Williams was the coach and thing. And yeah, so I guess Meadowbrook was getting into a program because they want to really uplift them, especially them soccer programs. So they were looking into, outside areas like other younger players from the secondary part of things, So was invited to come to Meadowbrook, to see if we could like get in the school through the soccer program. And Alfred and I and Courtney Garden. That was
Ricky,
the trip.
Ricky, yeah.
Yeah, the three of us. And when we did came, it was they had a very big program was going on. A lot of players. Half of those players I think play national, and they were the one that excel in the Manning and the Costa Cup that was trying to come to Meadowbrook. Some of them even win Manning Cup. But our little cladder, Ricky, Alfred, and I was really exceptional when the coach looked at us versus them. So he didn't really hesitate the first day in reel us in and start, talking about getting into the school. So he was kind of showing us the horses. So that's why I say, it go both ways. We choose them, Meadowbrook choose us. So, yeah.
So you didn't know Meadowbrook before you come on Meadowbrook?
Oh, yeah, man. You remember I was adventurous youth, Our part of the world where we come from, We have to visit the mango areas. Meadowbrook was known for the mango thing,
Pod, yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes I have to get past Ira them, If them allow it. Right there. Don't buy a territory and get mango.
Yeah, so only live you and have you them time that Jim Rye.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we're still living.
Yeah.
You and that.
So you say you have to come to Meadowbrook, you have to come up at the mango pass.
All right, so you get to see the school, and you get to like it, and you wonder what kind of school is that, So when you really get a chance now to really see it up close, you couldn't resist it. You know what I mean? This was like a new beginning for your life, you go through transition right now from 14, 15, I go up, a different thing. So Meadowbrook shed a lot of light and a lot of stuff for me, So it was quite content of going there, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
them 4 years, the man was some of the best 4 years of my life. The people them that I meet along the way was very,
Yeah.
respectful and all of the good words, man.
Yeah, man.
The older guys and the six farmers, them really did support us
Mm-hmm.
after. Yeah, so we really give thanks for those kind of treatment. 'Cause up to today, you run into a lot of them and them still give that strong,
Give that respect the
feelings of
same way,
boy.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because that program put Meadowbrook on the top. We didn't win anything, but it opened a lot of doors for Meadowbrook with transition with different kind of students wanted to come there
Mm-hmm.
because of that. And then the track and field was pretty much out there too. So Meadowbrook was like everybody wanted to wear that green and blue epaulet and tie, and because we are competing with Calabars and KC. Whereas we always running over KC when I was playing. So that was a super plus
Mm-hmm.
for Meadowbrook,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, those memories was very good because up to today, Bonnie Morrison, that captain one of the team that I played on for Meadowbrook, he used to have a little thing like what you're doing here. And we used to talk, I get a chance to talk to, I think Ira do too, talk to a lot of the guys that we compete against, like Camper Down, and, they would tell us, man, yeah, man, you guys wasn't easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Follow
Mm.
what I say, man. So when you just come, the first day you come from Meadowbrook campus, Jim Ray, you never come out of school before. You pass the school from the outside. When you come in on the campus now, what impression you get about Meadowbrook the first day you come in at the campus?
Sitting on top of the world, man.
Explain that to me. The surrounding the students.
It's like everything was like Alice in Wonderland thing was magnifying. Couldn't believe what you really see, and you're gonna be a part of this. So it's like a lot of butterfly, man.
So like
Shit, you
go ahead.
didn't.
Go ahead, Jim Ray. You go ahead, man. You go and talk, yeah.
What I mean, a lot of butterfly. It's like you can't believe that this is you, especially where you coming from and space and no time you're right here, So that was a lot for you to process, man. So it took you a little bit to really realize and say, well, it's more than that now. You know what I mean? So the transition was kind of slow in between, but the coach know that he had good talent, which was us. But as I say, it was a lot to deal with and playing the ball. So it kind of reversed the way how you should have really perform because your interest all over the place. So that was kind of one of the little part that was kind of, but that's when you have players like Ira Turner now and Byron Nunes would step in now and try to really, get you back on line, So, you know what I mean?
So who are some of the players that may come in and say, on the first year you come in? Because you'd have trained on a Battlefield before the school term start. Let me start that way. You'd have played the Money Cup, man, them. Who are some of the men on the team that you remember now?
Harvey, Walker,
Anthony Harvey.
Yeah, Walker. I remember some of them first name. Stally.
Yeah, Stally played on the Money Cup teacher.
David McLeod.
Yes, he play center half, yeah.
Stedman.
That's a Gary Stedman, that's a reserve goal.
Yeah.
Alfred, yeah.
Yep. Terra.
Yeah, Nigel Johnson, yeah.
Patrick Prince.
Yeah.
Tree Japs.
You remember that name there for true, Jim? I don't remember him right name at all, but yeah.
Tree Japs. Michael Easy.
Yes.
Yeah. That. And Clarence
Wallace, my brethren Clara.
And Jimpy too.
Oh, that a Woody?
No, man, Jimpy, man.
Oh,
Jimpy was a left footer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimpy.
Jimpy last name
Uh,
was what? Well, last Jimpy name again, Jim Rai. I don't remember.
Iron Man. Iron was
The last name.
Jeff. That was Jeff brother, man, from down by Woody, where Woody they live down that side.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Jimpy never have no last name. That's Jimpy.
Alright, so you know Jimpy.
Of course, it's
Yeah,
good.
Okay, I already know
no,
where him come
Jimpy
from.
man. And remember, you left out Dragon too.
Yeah, Michael Miller.
No,
Yeah.
Dragon never played 77 with us. 78 Dragon played.
Oh, Dragon never played the
Him
first
didn't
year.
play. Oh,
No, Dragon never played. I'll follow near Dragon play. Yeah,
When I'm in upper six, maybe, yeah.
yeah. When I'm up
Or
upper
lower
six, I'm
six, or
playing.
lower six. Me can probably just in a fifth
No,
year.
lower six. Yeah, when I make all money in all school, all of that
Oh,
too.
Dragon make all them team there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, man. So when you did that, Wills
Yeah.
did it come or Wills did it leave already, Jim Rai?
Wills was leaving when I came.
Oh, Wills never play. You
In
never played Wills
the
at
year
all
before.
then?
No, I never get a chance to play with Wills.
Yeah, man. Best ball.
Uncle David and
Yeah,
Walker, you know.
yeah. The year before,
And
yeah.
Prince, yeah. Prince and team
Patrick
last year.
Patrick played Wills a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Then after no, everybody play with me.
Yeah, go ahead,
Ira
Ira.
Turner, Danny Pecker.
No, Ira, someone like give me a say something. Dep on mute, yeah.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Jim Rai, you come in now, I just said, all the man you remember now, I'm going to try to get now, you come on the school campus now. What surprised you the most? The first term you come on the school campus, because you come in a different environment now. I'm not talking about the football team now. You can't expect, say, boy, the man on the team are going to embrace you a certain way. When you come to school now, in a 3J, I just say, or 3 dung, what surprised you the most when you come on Meadowbrook the first term?
The student, them was real social. Them take on to, well, especially me very quick, you know. I have a lot of friends very quick when, you know, other guys come, I could introduce them to, you know, bring them in the thing. So that was kind of amazing, you know, compared to the caliber people them was, and they really, you know, show a lot of love to us, especially me and, you know, other guys. The warmness was there, you know. So we're blending very fast. Never really feel like it was at Meadowbrook. You feel just like, you know, everybody is just down to earth. The whole thing was down to earth. You have a few up there, but eventually they join the campaign, and you know, just we all flow together. Because I wasn't really a cricket fan, and I started liking cricket where I like go support them, because everybody was just supporting everybody. The old school was just, you know, they making their banners and wearing their Meadowbrook shirt, and you know, so it make you feel a family. And that was one of the good things about Meadowbrook, you know, you feel that family settings. The teachers, they were very, you know, most of them was very kind and very helpful, you know, to us, the Marinco players then.
And I did talk about the teacher them, Jim Rai. What some of the teachers you remember on them first term they come in high school?
Well, I remember. All of them.
Who?
Ben Davis, Miss Barber, Miss Millard, super teacher, Miss McLennan, just about everybody, you know.
You didn't meet Mr. Top?
Because the thing is, everybody, Mr. Top, yeah, man. When I came there, it was Mr. Top.
Yeah, man, Mr. Top, the principal, right.
If I'm not lying, I think he came one time. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I don't know either. You get keen and name no either. What happened to Myra?
I don't remember. Something happened. I think Patrick Turlang did something, but I was all in the same class, you know. So
yeah,
I think, yeah, Guys like Aka and them guys there, they were real
Okay,
funny, you know.
okay, in your class, I just talk about it. Name some of the man in your class then. A famous 3J class then. Because I never start
Aka,
Meadowbrook, yes.
no, it never started.
No.
Aka, Dumpling,
Mm.
you remember Dumpling and Aka was police.
Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah.
Oral,
When it's the
the
police,
comedian.
I mean, backup police?
They were, no, they were cops,
Them
real
turn cop.
cops.
I call the turn cop too?
And yeah, then Aka they start out, man. Aka one of the best thing over there I heard, and till they make a wrong turn.
Okay, maybe I know that.
Yeah, so it never reached too far. But Dumpling was way up in it. I don't know where he ended up because I did, left and come to the States. So yeah,
Yeah,
but Dumpling was a
yeah, call some other man name. Which oral lad?
overall a comedian, man. I live up like a brother.
Me don't know.
I live a Samuel like a brother.
I love some of the brother come from Meadowbrook.
Not really his brother, but
Oh,
he could
behave like
pass
I
that.
love a comedian.
Yeah. Oral man. Or everybody know oral man.
Oral, which name last name?
Oral name again. Ira, what oral last name, Ira?
Oh, me don't remember right.
You know remember Oral, the comedian? And he was very smart guy, man.
Oral Shaw, you attack?
Oral Shaw, man.
Yeah, man. They
Oral
come up on
Shaw.
the
Right.
program.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
But you see, all of them guys' name when I called you, they were the one that really smart in the class,
Mm.
because they came in with their 9th grade achievement, so they were pretty smart. But it's just something them just look on things, especially Aka.
I can't even
Aka
remember.
does. You know, remember Aka, man? Aka was like every day into Miss McLean office.
Yeah, man, I know Aka. Where you man? Aka used to run barefoot.
It was track and field, yeah.
Yeah, man. Aka run barefoot and I will never race from. I'm like Aka, I love your film. Apa Charlton will come from, I think,
Yeah, I don't think him still around,
Aka
I
might
don't
not
think
be
he's
around. So
no.
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Aka is a Meadowbrook legend, I think I call him name Jim. I never know say
Yeah.
Aka in the same class. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All the guys, man. A lot of girls. Tanya died. Michelle Mowat.
Yeah, oral talk about she, Michelle Mowat, yeah?
Yeah, man. That was Oral good friend. 'Cause they came from the same school, I think.
Yeah.
Either shouted or.
Our Michelle good friend name again.
That was Tanya. Tanya died.
She would get a nickname Sandokan. I think I know that.
And I saw Tanya a couple of. It's like anytime I go to Brooklyn, I always lucky to see her running to me.
Where right him again, Jim? Right? Tanya, what?
Dyke.
Dyke.
Tanya Dyke.
Yeah, man. Nice girl, man. I
Yeah,
remember.
I think she worked with the airline. I think she.
Yeah.
I met her on air stewardess.
She and Michelle was a good friend. I call them name, I see them face, I know, right in front of me, Jim. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
And used to have Patricia Parchment.
Oh, yes, I remember that girl that right.
Help me name some of them, Ari. You know them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're running them in a fourth.
Come on. Help me. Yeah, Arlene Cunningham.
Ivan
Yeah.
Wolf.
Ivan Wolf. Yeah, one class full of ladies, man. A few guys.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Gary Colton and them you did in that class.
Yeah, Gary Colton, Michael Delphos, Green, Richard. Yeah, Nigel Nicholson. Oh, listen, man, I don't want to win in that class.
I have one in another class. I have one aunt.
Ivan, Dennis Brown. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
A man named Dennis Brown, our own named Dennis Brown.
No, Glennis.
Glennis Brown.
Glennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glenn Brown used to run track and field.
Oh, Glenn Brown, yeah, dog. Yes, I know you.
Yeah, man.
Glenn Brown. Then we win 100 meter 1 year Meadowbrook, I think. Yes,
Yeah.
All the man in our class. I would have a big time.
The whole my thing was mix of everything, brother. Good, bad, everything in that class, but it was a good experience, though. You know, I met some great guys. Most of them turned out to be really great guys and super. You know,
good friend them.
Yeah, good friends. I'm saying, you know.
So when you come to Meadowbrook, Jim Ryan, Mr. Grant never did it. Robin Grant.
Yeah, man, Mr. Grant was there.
Mr.
The,
Grant, the
the,
teacher
the,
in
si-
that all.
the 6 footer, Bible knowledge man, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Wear your glasses. Big and
Oh,
tall,
yeah.
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pass. And Mr. Gooden.
I'm Mr. Gooden,
Mr.
right?
Gooden. Yeah, Mr. Gooden used to teach them at the jungle, tree jungle.
Yeah.
Mr. Gooden used to tell her, yo, don't worry, though. Picker ain't got no GC, and he's making a killer money out there, a ton of money. And he's living good. So you ain't got to worry yours.
I say my tell you now.
Don't worry yourself. You don't need maths. You don't need none of that. Make a living. You don't have no maths.
I say,
He told some girl that they had a head of a fowl or a chicken or something like that, bro. That one, yo. He's having rolling in class, brother.
yeah, man. It's a good.
Right?
Yeah, him never been that time. He come from
Yes,
a different
man.
school altogether. When the old school, him say what he want to say, man. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year,
yeah, yeah.
I one man doing, man. Mr. Top. I think Mr. Top, your brother, Patrick. Mr. Top, love. I don't know what him love Patrick unconditional, man.
Oh, Mr. Gooden.
If anything we want from Mr. Top, we just send Patrick in there. Him
Oh,
come
Mr.
back with
Mean
it.
Patrick and Mr. Top relationship.
Yeah, yeah, man. It was like 'cause when we used to go in there, him call like when we win a good game and him bring we in on the top. Man. The whole outlook was looking at Patrick more, and it's like him was expecting way more than that from Patrick. But I never know if Patrick was really seeing what he was saying, but he had a lot of high hopes in Patrick, and he was a very good principal. Him and some of the teachers, them like this English teacher named Mr. Mandar.
Mr. Mandra, yes, man. Yeah,
You,
man.
you,
Yeah, man.
you remember him?
Yeah, man. I mean, if you remember him, the teach me. The teach me, man.
Yeah, that man, him tell me something one time, and I'll never forget it. He must say that I'm mean to us for everything. So once you know that, you don't have to worry about nothing else.
When
That open every door. You tell me something one day, one day after class. Come here, Henry. Tell me, and him say, listen here, I always remember that. You see, media, you don't know to deal with the media. You're never gonna understand the world you're in. So the media is all about money. It's a business. So anything is a business. You can't rely on all the trust in it. You have to do outside your own research and things. So as I know played, I never tell you them thing there. You must have a reason why I'm telling you, and I never forget that.
Yeah.
That's like my guidance in life, brother. Because no for the guys them you run into, and it's like them I expect. A bubble ride used to run around, and I tell them certain things. I said, well, that wasn't really who I am, really, but that's what was going on. So you join the campaign because you don't want to look no way different, So that's why I never make all money and all them things there. Yeah, I have the ability to do all of that because it's showing in a major league. When we out there play the bigger leagues now, it was the same guys and we are playing Money Cup in I can tell you. And we outplay them in every possible way, But at that time, it's like, I don't know if I did ready, or wasn't really serious and I really look into what I was doing. And I said, man, you can't really master this thing because, people that tell you, even now, some of the guys that I call up and say, yo, Bubba Rai, you was such and such. I said, why you never used to tell me that back then? And I said, boy, I just saw the thing set. But we know who you was, you wasn't a player. You have your moments where you just turn it all the way up and not pass, no matter what, not passing. Same thing with Ira Turner, them, and Johnny Pecker is like, you feel safe around him because most of the teams that I go to outside a school thing, I always try to take Ira with me. Pecker wasn't really the man to make them move there, but Ira was ready, to explore. So me and Ira do a lot of exploring outside of Meadowbrook. We'll come cluster friends where it's like after school, I said to myself, boy, what we gonna do after this? But we never really realized, well, after a while, friends grow up and go different way from you, and it's nothing personal. It's just to get where they want, them have to just divert and do for them own thing. So, it take you a while to realize, but Ira was my way that's bosom buddy at school.
Yeah.
Anything that goes on, Ira know, I have to know, We do things to each other where normally a man will knock out the next man for that, and it never happened. We test our friendship to the greatest heights. And it stand off. Because even in Ira, where him live and thing, go them place there, we safe because every man know one me and himself we have. You see what I'm saying? Magic had the same thing too. We become such close friends that we'll spend each other time at each other house and thing. Because I can remember one weekend, when the doing the Park Corner League was going on, was one of the top league at Marvel, when you have the whole of Clarendon College, Lenny Hyde, Nemard, all the star ballers. Them was playing in that league. I was playing for their team. And Magic Kid was playing for a super team, which were competing for the championship. And the night, Magic Kid spent the night at my house. We're playing against each other tomorrow. But he spent the night at my house. And in the morning, him left on and go to do in the park. And later on, my people come pick me up and play this game. And the game was so intense. Magic Kid knocked me out and didn't even know that he knocked me out.
And for the record,
can you imagine that?
For the record, that's Carl Magic Kid right name, Howard Carr.
Howard Carr.
Yeah, man. We know what Carl the nickname, but sometimes have to get the right name that a man knows. And I just
Howard Carr.
Yeah, man. No, man. No.
I know. That night, I'm talking about not me unconscious, man.
Yeah.
All I sack it.
Who won the game?
Rock up. Huh?
Who won the game?
I think Sherlock win that final. I don't remember nothing. I think I ended up at the hospital or wherever because I was damaged bad. But for get a man like me like that, it's one hell of a lick the man give me elbow in my eye socket, man. Cold, man. Cold as ice, man.
Well,
but
see, I didn't sleep on the same ground the night before. The next day, put it on the
ground. I tell you, that's so because that year he was really shacking out. He was playing ball.
Yeah, man. No, I play for Excel.
No, he was at Meadowbrook. He was playing ball. So everybody wants him, and him do a lot of talking to the big player, them like Lenny Hyde and Nemard. The man a superstar, so man, we are still youth.
Yeah.
So them have to take care of him, and them didn't buy that much. I heard when I recovered the next day. Yeah, but we play a lot of ball, Jelly. Like that big ball at Jamaica. We play with all of the big national players, them. The great ones, them. I get a chance to play with them and perform excellent against them. Where them really, at the end of the game, them come to you and say, boy, who you and whatever, and the coach really look on them and say, yeah, man, I'm my production, that, Like, I don't know, even Ira Turner, we play some awesome major league and some top team. And don't ask Ira, we take them out, we mash them down. Nothing. Big name, can't get no ball. Every ball you take from him. It's just like, if we don't get the national recognition, that's all right. But at the end of the day, the local guys, them really, really make you feel good when at this stage when you run to them. I go into restaurant and people tap me on the shoulder. Hey, who you? I said, yo, I used to be a fan. I said, fan? I never know me a fan, man. I said, yes, man. In the way you used to play, I used to make it my business come watch you play, because you was my player. I said, thank you, man. So, it pays out in a good way where I can humbly accept it and say, well, a job well done, And I'm always going to thank Rupert Williams, coach. That man, he made me from scratch. Everything that into me, he put it into me. Piece by piece, like a puzzle, he make me, Courtney Garden, and Alfred Henry. That's his production. And Devon couldn't resist it, what him see. Because, as I say, you have other top players, them. But Master Boy are willing to gamble these three. What I see with them, Me not
The
see that
year,
nobody else.
you
And
want to come on Meadowbrook, Jim Rai, only 300 come in, other man come in, we don't know at the same time.
Evan Bunny was there, but they were in a class by themselves. Evan Bunny always in a class by themselves because they were different kind of players from us. We have to adapt from them because we get the exposure from them by going around their type and style of players. Because a three type of ball player Jamaica: the rural, the downtown, and the uptown. So if you don't know these players when you encounter them, you're gonna have a lot of problems. So they're gonna make you look stupid. So you have to go back on the drawing board. And once you go back on that board, you're on them equal and you play ball equal. I reckon tell you know that. So, that was what Paul good at. Him recognize them things and him help you develop in the areas where you're kind of weak and thing. And, because we could have done some phenomenal thing with the ball. Off the ball and with the ball. Because I was maybe a circle faster than me. I'm the slowest player on the field. Man always asks, yo, who are you catching? But timing and there are things that I will do. And maybe and get the ball.
Well, get
So my game was hard working because I'm the slowest man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, always I get the yell that, yo, you lag back because you don't know, everybody know.
So,
We're one of the only players who smoke some cigarette.
Well, I think Jim Rai could have beat me in 100 meter.
No, I don't think so, brother.
That'll be a close.
A close race,
That'll
that.
be a close call.
Yo,
You're going
one year run a sports day, every man I run, every man, so the man and boots up, man, so we gonna run this year, brother. I run 100 meters, I wanna go, boy, up on my face, man. No, man, this is enough for me, bro.
Yeah.
No, we can't run for nothing.
Yeah.
Can't run for nothing.
Well, yeah, I ran in that same was one in a guard tour.
Yeah, gosh, sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha, then, I ain't.
Yeah, I ran a
Hold on, Bobo. Before we start talking about Meadowbrook and the first match I play for Meadowbrook and all of me there, where you get the nickname from? Jim Rai and then Bobo Rai. Tell me where you get them nickname there. Two separate names them there. Tell me about them.
Jim Rai are given by, I guess, mama and daddy. Because my father, his middle name is Roy, and my first name is James. So somehow them chop it up and make it unusual. And a one in the million thing, You know anybody ever hear anybody named Jim Roy?
You ever tell us the man I met about me say, if you hear anyone and think say a Royal last name, never know say.
One name. That's
Jim Ride, so like no man, original Jim Ride, that trust me man, we never hear next man have a name that title. No that's that man. I the first and last name, right, Ira?
Yeah.
So Boomerang, you go ahead, Ira.
No, I want to clear up something with Boomerang still. But in the song, go back to the Magic at Senior, that it never matter who did it in a Magic Head site or in a Magic Head line of fire when you knock your Boomerang, them will get knocked out the same way. It's not personal.
You never know
me. Anybody. If I never knew, I would have been somebody else. So,
yeah.
So I just magic that. Yeah, magic that.
Never know that. Never know me. Cause if you see me, him would go easy. But as I say, Magic do a lot of talking, so all of the big dog them want him. Lenny, all of them, everybody are going to come off of this little youth here. So the slightest opportunity because the game start off very heated. No attack, boom, 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 and Lenny give me a ball. I'm going to go for intercept it because how we play. Then I use the wing and me run up and down the left side with the ball, the left side. So Magic can come across and step right across and, give it to me. I think him see me, But when I see him now, ease up and I say, wait, Magic, how you do? I mean, him connect. That's it. Too late.
Knock you out.
Knock me out cold. The game over for me.
Yeah. When the match happened, I'm balling percent.
Yeah, I'm balling. Well supported. Crowd to the maximum crowd out there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And there's the voodoo shot to them, man. Big game, man. Whole of Clarendon College, GSC, Fang, be a big name, man. Lenny Bop, this, that. Them a fire out the man. Every man from all over the place. If I'm not lying, them and Jeff was at that game too, and a couple other. Alti McCoy and them coaches, they were there because
Calabar, yeah.
body them that play for Magic Head team and so will them, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big rival. Clarendon College, Calabar, Meadowbrook, this, that, big rival that going on.
One of the ball.
You play and you start with those teams, so you have to always play some good farmer ball for play for them team then, people are invited to come play. Tony? No, Tony never. I don't know who Tony used to play for, but.
Oh, okay. But him used to play down doing it for Connolly.
Yeah, we would play for one of them teams like with PD.
That's a Tony Reynolds.
Yeah, Tony Reynolds.
Yeah.
Even Tony, when I heard about Tony, man, before me even start hear anything about Ira Turner, because who really make me know about Ira, I bang in, man. Bang in, I tell me about Ira, this Ira. Because when Ira play for Meadowbrook, I still don't really know until Bang tell me, say, yo, what's a youth, what's him play? And one day I really see a player, and I say, oh. And me say, you come on Meadowbrook, and I say, wow. Yeah, man. So Tony Reynolds was a top player coming into Meadowbrook camp from Pembroke and Medieval, because all you used to hear about Uptown is Tony Reynolds, because this guy has been scoring all kind of goals for the teams that he plays. So his name well out there, man. But after Tony come, I don't know if the task was a little bit more than he could have managed, but him never really performed like the Tony that I know.
Full potential.
Yeah, him full potential. Tony should have played all morning, all day long.
Yeah, man. I agree with you. And the best dribbler ever come to Meadowbrook, man. And Tony Reynolds
of
the ball.
course.
Yeah, man. Yeah, without doubt.
He's a Roman Christian. The Roman Christian Rambo used to play for Kingston Spring. Tony Reynolds is that type of player, very forceful, and when him go, you can't stop him. Just like Johnny Pecker. Them unstoppable, man. You can't stop Pecker. Enough time we see in a practice and them where Virgil take him on and him run and come down for you and you go out there. You can't stop him. To stop him, you have to go hurt him. And I train. So you might as well just let him go. So at them kind of player they would really practice against and you give them a run for their money. So our standard of game, it's still up. It's just that sometimes I think after a while we wasn't really putting out what we're supposed to. I heard them stay on top of them game like in terms of practice, but I think I never really put in enough into the practice session them really. I was more feeling myself like I never need these things because, I've been playing so much ball and the result is good, but if I really put out a little bit more into it, I think I would have get back a little bit more. Because even the Trenchtown game, the last of the finale our career with that game with Ira Turner, Johnny Pecker, Dookie, PD was gone already. I think Andrew Earl, Byron Nunes, Lloyd Williams was keeping. And who else? I remember that team, that last year team, when the draw with Trenchtown.
Picking at the goal.
Yeah, and picking the goal. Ferdinand Bent. That was our. I think that was 1980 or 81.
80.
Because what happened. Whoever go through to the semifinals had a better aggregate than us, or goal ratio or something, we lost by. So that would have been a very good go away present for me if I just make it into that Walker Cup. But as I say, I don't think we did approach the game with the kind of condition to really get us past where we want to reach. I think we just go there jovial. We never know that we never really take any consideration. So this game is a game changer for the rest of our life. Because if we go here, we're gonna go down in history that at least we bring Meadowbrook to a Walker Cup quarterfinal. But we were robbed by it by a penalty. You remember, Ira? Somebody hands the ball there and they got a penalty and the game drew I think 2-2.
Yeah. But still, most of for the time where we really spend a Meadowbrook from the time when you guys started and then I came in the year after, because you guys started 77. I came in 78. The emphasis on the development of the program was not really like pushed out to everybody. The coaches, the coaches have it. The coaches have the plan, but the real support never really did it from like a community support, whole boys association support, those kind of things. The KC them have it, the JC them have it, the Calabar them have it, and Meadowbrook still a script for put them thing together. Because even the last year we are talking about the 1980 year, that was a year, and you're right, because I wasn't even thinking Walker Cup. When I was playing, I was just thinking the next game. This game, the game done, we move on to the next one. So there was no discussion to say, hey, practice before the game. This is where we are. This is where we're standing on. If we win this one, we're in the Walker Cup. Those kind of discussion never happened. But even though the program's still in a great position under the into the building stage, things were still able to hold on and carry forward from then. Because even after we left, the program never left with us. It stayed as it should, and things happen.
But I mean,
let me ask you a question. Yeah, go ahead. Let me ask you a question. Go ahead.
We can shed a little light on that. With the pro, as Ira say, with the program that is being like driven right now, the force behind it, I don't think the force is looking at the kind of areas that need to develop before you can get anything going out of that. If you understand what I mean, because where it's at right now, it down to zero. So it need a lot of planning and a lot of backbone work from some of the guys them who really have the interest of building back that team and putting it back where it belongs. Because we would have to get a coach on board that people gonna recognize. Even if he's gonna have an assistant, which is coming up through our program that we left there. Because I know personally in the same Meadowbrook there, you have a lot of guys in there that can play ball, but they lack of the interest because of the score that when we competing that we are generating. So they don't really want to play. And then as we say, maybe there's no one to identify and say, listen here, back in our days, come play, man, because you can play. And then come out and make the team. Because in our time, like players like Everett Barnett, we encourage them, players like those, to come and join us because of palm competition, and you see them and you let them know, yeah, come out. And during they do so, they really perform that they become a part of the team. Because even same Dragon, is we encourage Dragon, come play, because we saw Dragon in the Pembroke Corner League, because we didn't know Dragon could play ball like that. And from there on, him joined the team, and look what happened. Make all morning and all school, and played exceptional for Meadowbrook. If I'm not lying, I think he also scored a goal too.
Yeah, man. He drag and score a goal from a corner one day.
All right. So you see, I mean, so there were many more players like those because even in the earlier stage, like look at players like Luke Whitney, what's the Luke name?
Witter.
And Maurice Minot.
Yeah.
They were showing that they have a lot of potential, but it's like nobody wasn't really paying them attention to let them, come on in. Maybe they can play the court, sit on the bench, play courts, and that would have been develop even more little players out there to come join and show them skill. Because most of our transition happening is like, this guy in the community and he play ball all the time and he get the opportunity, like myself, to come to Meadowbrook, perform well, make the Manning Cup team. In those days of Manning Cup, it's like Manning Cup was the top league in Jamaica. It carried more representation more than National League and Major League. Because without a Manning Cup under your belt is like you never really have a career in Jamaica. Because the first thing a man gonna ask you, what school you used to play for? I have a school like KC, and you tell him to play Manning for that. Right there and then you know he can play. But we watch Meadowbrook coming in the same category, and you tell a man you used to go Meadowbrook and you play Manning Cup. He's not gonna just say to you, oh, that school I'll get 20 love. Oh, Meadowbrook, them man. Him gonna find a school that you outplayed like Camperdown. Oh, you remember that game with you on Camperdown? When you guys was ranking second in the zone and you full stadium to a maximum. I mean, when you as a player can provide that kind of quality to spectators so you can full a place like stadium, grandstand and bleachers, and excitement all over the place, that today that back then you were really doing your thing, and you really do need a pat on the shoulder for that, really. So, Jelly, by you doing this Meadowbrook Memories, it get a lot of people rose up because it bring them right back to their days in high school and what it was like going to stadium and wearing your nice jersey with your tie, and because you're proud of your boys them or your girls, and it really shine a bright light and what Meadowbrook can be in the future.
Yeah, man, that's a whole idea for them thing, Jim, right? The whole idea for them thing. But let me ask you a question. Come on, go back to when you just come on Meadowbrook, But before you ask you that, it answer one nickname, Jim Rai. What, Bubba Rai, too X-rated. You can't tell me where that come from?
Oh, Bubba Rai, I think who gave me that name? Charlie Barrett. Referee Charlie Barrett?
Yeah.
I think that's Charlie gave me that name.
So come how that story to go?
Well, I don't really remember, but I don't think I'm not the explicit though,
Okay.
I think it's just from some ball thing,
I don't know.
Because no people that think so, boy, me a man like that, but to be honest, I wasn't. I was just a guy that liked to socialize a lot.
Yeah, man.
because even sometimes you run into some people from your high school days, and the first thing that come to the mind, I said, "Oh man, that was just a front, man. That wasn't nothing like that." Because at the Silent River, them was the more dangerous one, them. But my thing was out there. Yeah, it was nice and everything, because I have a lot of
most people, man. You're comfortable and talk to everybody, man. That's the thing with you, Jim, right?
Everybody. You understand? Miss McLennan one can tell you about it. Miss McLennan.
Yeah. No, man.
That she was. Wow, she was something.
So,
God bless her soul.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me ask you something about Jim, right? Well, the first match you remember I played for Meadowbrook?
Wilmers.
Old man, and Who the pan old match team now? All that match ago. Remember all that match ago? And Devon had the coach at the time.
Yeah, Devon was the coach. And, yeah, the old man's team, there was Keith Cunningham, Groves, Pringles.
Junior Grove.
Yeah, Junior Grove. And Pringle you seen on the middle. And it was an all-star team. Most of them guys, it was on the juvenile team.
Yeah.
That year with Daddy Grant. And so it was, we caught them on their final year of Manning Cup. So all of the guys them have 3-4 years under them belt and all Manning players and juveniles and stuff. So we're playing against our and we was really much smaller than them in body. Because, I was a little one.
Yeah.
English. Yeah, that we had a team. The team that started was I was playing left back. Courtney Garden and David McLeod was playing centre half. Right back was playing, I think. Who was playing right back? I think right back was, Mattis. Mattis was playing right back.
Yeah. Lawrence Mattis.
Lawrence. Yeah. In the middle, it was Patrick, Bonnie. Patrick and Bonnie. I think we're playing 4-2-2.
4-2-4.
Yeah.
4-2-4.
Yeah, 4-2-4. And up front now it was Eva, Harvey,
Anthony, yeah.
English, the left wing, and right wing I think was Clarence.
Clara. On that team there, really, yeah?
Yeah, Clara was on that team. And it was for if them guys that really never get stage fright, it would have been way much better than that.
Yeah.
Because the one them who really take the show to it, was the newcomers like myself, English, Bonnie, Eva, and Harvey. The rest of the guys in this they were like, still in because from that game, I leave the stadium with a name, the Cuban.
Oh, you mean so you get that name?
That's what the people must call me in the stand. Here come the Cuban.
Why? Short,
bow leg, ball head, and then tackle, slide tackle and carrying on. The Cuban tackle hard and I think we get either 2-love or 2-1.
Yeah, but not compete, but not win.
Really, that team, Jelly. Remember, Keith Cunningham and those players, we barely know anything about these guys.
Yeah, them a bigger man for now play Manning Cup long.
Bigger man and world class player. We just come in on the scene, So to me, that was a suicide, and we really did exceptional.
Yeah,
we outperformed them. I think Freddie get a little stage fright because don't get me wrong, Freddie, one of the best goalkeepers in the league, but for whatever reason with Freddie's, at times, him lose that momentum.
Him get nervous when the crowd.
And the focus. Yeah.
We used to mount him a whole heap, man. So I know what you talk about him.
Hold on, man. Then, oh, God, man. Oh, God. Especially Diego and Bravo. Him and them off. Yo.
Yeah, man. We used to take him on a whole heap. So I know what you talk about him, right? Yeah.
The young team that Meadowbrook always have was some good quality players. But we just never have that recognition, really. Who was on that platform trying to get recognized. And most of us did, because even Ira Turner, Ira played some.
Let me ask you about that. Because the first year, SF boys is a young team. The next year now, we're going to play KC in the first match, and we beat up KC. Were you surprised that Meadowbrook beat KC? And the first time I beat KC in a Manning Cup. Were you surprised at that victory there? You did that, Jim, right? How am I?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the KC game there.
Yeah, you get a call.
Oh, me?
Yeah. To me not hear you. That's what I wonder.
No. You hear me now?
Yeah, man.
You
I
hear
hear
me?
you now, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that KC game there. The repetition of KC having. To be honest, we never expected to really beat them. It's when the referee blow the whistle and the ball start bounce around now, you know. Make a good first pass and thing now. You see them come at you and you realize that, well, it's mere. Out on the field here, you know. Meadowbrook is just as KC, you know. 'Cause here we have can control the ball and make fine passes and make 3, 4 passes. Once we start, we have to realize no man starts saying, listen here, we can't beat them. Let's beat them. And that's where it start from.
Mm-hmm.
We as runner back, we're not taking any chance. Get the ball, control, put it back to a player, keeping pressure on KC till ball come cross and a man swing on it, you know, penalty thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a 2 time we beat KC, didn't we?
But that was the first time we beat a big school in a Morning Cup.
7-7 we beat KC, I think. And then 1 year with I think Deitch they must play and we beat them again. Right, Ira?
Hey, that's my recollection, but everybody else tried to tell me something different.
Yes, we do. We beat them.
I,
Two times.
I told them I know when I played, I beat Casey twice. Actually, not twice. Every time I faced them, I beat them.
So not
of course we do.
2 different year era.
And Georges
2
too.
different year, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Georges.
I remember that now. One
Come
year
on,
beat them
Georges, Wolmers, all them school.
One year beat them
all
1
them
love and 1 year
school.
beat them 2-1. You're right about that, Tyra. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we beat them 2-1 1 year, right?
And the first year, we never scored a penalty, we beat them 1 love. You're right about that, man.
1 love. But them try to tell me, say, we don't beat them.
No, we beat Deitch and
Auntie.
and Shreddy.
Yeah, we beat them.
Johnny Picker hurt them belly, man. Johnny Picker made them belly hurt them that day. Johnny Picker and Iraq, I feel friend them. In and out of them. And Byron Nunes.
And then win the game.
Magic kid. Byron Nunes, Howard Carr, and Ira Turner. They make Casey them hurt them. And Johnny Picker run.
So
yeah,
Jelly,
we did.
I only remember that game, so we beat them twice now.
2 times
That
we beat
game
them.
they broadcast on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
We will play them a match like. And the people, my community, them listen to the whole match on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, and listen to the whole match. When we go back on after the match, that's all the matter about.
Yes,
because the commentator referred to me as Tipper Body Turner. Tipper Body Turner in the middle.
Yeah.
What do you mean Tipper Body? What do you mean by that, Tyra?
Push them out of the way.
Man, Tipper Body truck, man. That truck in the middle, man. Tipper Body is a dumper truck, man. You know, when they move the tail and dump stuff out of.
Yeah. Push them out of the way, man. Hey, listen, man.
So
nowadays, Jello, what do you play, man?
You tell on to them, man. We say we beat them, man, twice.
Straight them, yeah.
Georges, a tear of Georges. Yeah, Georges, Wolmers.
Wolmers, all of them look at school. I was tramping them out, man.
Let me ask you something, Jim. Let me ask you something now. Because I always wonder this, you know. I ask whenever one come on, with the part of the program there. Them 2 years, 77 and 78, you know, Meadowbrook is in a transitional state when they get better and better and could actually start compete. And you say, you talk earlier, I say, we could even go Walker Cup semi-final night time. Why is it you think, say, we never go on to win Morning Cup or even Walker Cup in an earlier time than say, we finally win Walker Cup in the 80s? Why do you think the program, in my mind, the program must slow down? Because every year, you know, from here, Hitchcock come in, you know, and bunny them, you know. Every year the program will get better and better, you know. And reach a height and then it just fall off and then it build up back until we win in 86. Why do you think that did happen?
It wasn't coming from a coaching perspective. It was just coming from the players them. Was high level players that coming in, like Bonnie and Ever them was really up there, and me, Alfred and I was out there too, doing our thing. So we had a lot of experience. So Meadowbrook team had that kind of experience where the exposure we get was was vast more than a lot of people do. I return at Johnny Pecker. We were like national players playing to the schoolboy league.
Yeah, but me I say,
So what we bring?
with them man at Jim Ryan, me I say, me think we could have win it. Why that never happened?
We didn't have a person to mold us together because it's literally Ira Bala, me a Bala, Johnny Pecker a Bala. But that's what we do when we're out there. But where we go from there, you understand me?
Yeah.
There was no way to go. I mean, Ira as a captain, he did his best, but we are was still in learning stage of the fundamental of the game. We can play it, but there are certain disciplines to get to the next side of the thing. We're still in that stage of learning it. So we never have a elder who have a mold it together. So listen here, gentlemen. Today is the day.
But Devon did leave.
Devon just ventured out already.
Yeah,
So if Devon was around,
Devon
would have won, and the players that's left would have there ever. They all would be there. So Meadowbrook would have one of the best team in the history in terms of ball, because most of those guys going to double champion, triple champion, Harborview, Excelsior, Clarendon College, because then in the years coming up, you had players like Roger that went to Clarendon College, play for Jamaica. Meadowbrook had all kind of players, was lurking around there, but we didn't have no program. The one person that really started, Devon Jeffrey, is like, other people see what was going on and think it was just going to be a walk in the park. So that's what happened. And that's what happening right now. Some things is not for everybody, man. It's not fair. Not because you can read fluent or whatever. It's not for you. Leave the pro, make the pro do his job, man. You have the ball man, them, man. You have the cricket man, them, man. Make the program gel back into what it's supposed to be, man. But with what seeing out there, the elder them now want to be a part of it. They want to see somebody that know that person will put back Meadowbrook on target. Because people don't have time to waste. People will invest, but they don't have time for waste. If them see I try to build a program, the first thing I'm going to say, well, them people that know about what they're doing, we don't have time for waste. You see, JC, KC, they stay on top because them try to keep them program just one focus. You understand me? A man, not because he used to go to a place and financially able, you must buy your way through a thing to mess up a program. No. Give it to the professional man who can do it and make him do him thing. Because we have people like that around us. Both the track and field and both the soccer. You have John Muir, great soccer Olympian, come from Meadowbrook. Why is not in our program? Alfred Henry. These men are great legends. You understand me? Why they are not coordinating our program? We need these things, man. So this interview would I like some light to shed on what I'm saying with these programs. Meadowbrook has came too far to take too much step backwards. No, it's more than impossible. The quality that you are seeing now, the rumbling and thing, that's not Meadowbrook thing. We from the ghetto, when we go to Meadowbrook, we never transpire them kind of thing there into Meadowbrook. We transfer good things and bring people together, because even people who never used to speak to each other, the football program, it makes everybody equally and feel like they're one and they're moving in the same direction. That I know it did for Meadowbrook.
So yeah, I said then if Devon never leave, then without the program would have much more successful in the 2 years where they stay there afterwards.
Of course, just like Calabar with Alton McCoy.
Yeah.
That's Camperdown with their coach. So every one of these teams that what I call Ivy League team, have to have an Ivy League coach.
Yeah.
Because the player, you have a build player, coach have to get in the player's head, That's how KC be winning because whoever coach and get into them heads. So them all have them I think not really the same way, but them are go the same direction from the field. You understand? So we need people like that.
You have to motivate the players, man. The players have to respect you, certainly.
Exactly. Yes, man. That we need, man. You know. Yeah. You see, Mr. Virtue, you know, him come and him do him thing, you know. But he would have been a very good and great manager to the team, not a coach.
Yeah.
But some people just believe in devastating things and building it up and things. Because and Mr. Virtue had some great players, very good players and great players. The Ferdinand Ben, the Andrew Earl, those guys were monsters, man. They were super players, whether you want to believe it or not.
Yeah.
Dougie Laugh, man, they were super player. These guys have potential that can just explode and do some marvelous and great things. That's who they were. And we get them this far that they would play. So, but if they did just have somebody to really challenge what them have and put it in the right direction, man, Meadowbrook would have been win trophies off for that Plata youth win it. Because even that team, I was a part of that team. The whole summer I was with them because Rupert William, the coach, went away. So I was the next man in leave with that team. That team won. Nobody never mentioned that I was part of the whole summer program and stuff like that. But I did it for the goodness of my school because Meadowbrook School had made me own where I am. Most people won't see a lot, but me, I'm the world, man. I'm blessed, really blessed, Jelly.
Yeah,
The ball thing opened a lot of doors, simple doors, and those doors is keeping up with people from your past, and you know because it's a good thing. When you're a man, when you're not seen for over 40 years, can sit down and share one thing in common.
About
what more than that you want?
Let me ask you something, Jack. I mentioned Camperdown. And one thing I remember for you for the most, you know, in Blakey, you put Blakey on a cycle track, you know. And I talk about that. That's why I tell you, say, yeah, the Meadowbrook Romeo Gentile. Because you never take no check at all from Blakey. You remember all that match ago?
Lost that match 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4-2. We lost that match. I think we scored an early goal on them, you know. And then, yeah, because I was playing right back that game, and Blake was playing left on the left side. Yeah, it's a ball, a 1-2 tic-tac ball, and send it through and chase him down and him try to chip it and go, you know. I mean, as usual, my little slide tackle and catch him on the ball, solid like a rock, and tackle, never ease up.
All right, you did it.
That I was on the field. That was the thing, you know, man. That's the only thing we really had going for us. When a player would say, boy, you already know, you know, so the boy Blake in, or he would say, boy, so such and such there. You don't know. I tell you what happened already.
Yeah, send a message.
But if he get a red card, you know, him see him when I was say, boy, you understand me? But he had a job to do. That was my job.
Yeah.
to stop any one I want, you know, penetrate. That was my job. Wow, but sometimes you run into some guys, boy, them real nasty.
Yeah.
Them good, you know, very skillful player, man. Where you really have to hold on upon, you know. Yep. Can't let him go. No, yeah. Because if you make him get a little inch height, man, you know, you get a salad or a pie or something like that.
Yeah, man. You have to take him out.
The place have a mash up, so you know all that.
Yeah.
But
you have to take care of
Bunny gets something in the match to do, you know, man. Camperdown match.
Yeah.
Somebody make Bunny draw lane 8.
No, man,
remember that?
Another match.
Another match.
Charles Smith match.
And a Camperdown.
Charles Smith match. When that skill, put him on the tractor, man. Skip over. Yeah.
And you know the thing, them man always want to win because sometimes we supposed to go training, like a good game of play a stadium, big game.
Yeah.
The whole of we take up ourselves and go to stadium instead of go train.
Yeah.
So the coach always I tell us say you so want to keep going to stadium with Mago. One of them time when I was to stadium and I want to go in there and can't go in there because guess what? When we out here train, when I watch other team I play, them same team there. A man find it to make it draw lane in. Me and Bonnie I ever do that tell one day, man. Trust me. It did happen, man. Because, you know, certain game, you're gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, we played on some good team. Even the team with Colonel Dice. You was on that team, Ira, right? Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah, Colonel Dice. Colonel was one of them skillful kind of player, man. God bless his soul, man. Very crafty and
pass on
solid. Yeah, man, him drop out, man.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Drop out couple of months after him bridge in English, you know.
English drop out too.
Yeah, man, English dead, man. English dead up, man.
I never know that.
Balling, man. At them, you know, that's what I say. All them things, you know, supposed to take the on things where fellow medical people can't know, you know. So them guys are gone because
they attack
them guys are help put medical on the track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, call them.
Our English right name again, Bobo.
Junior Williams.
Junior Williams, yeah.
Yeah, so you can put it in your thing, you know.
I do that for my cricket thing too because Piggy not there with no more, like Piggy Williams. I play football.
Yeah, Cornell Dice.
Fonzo not there with no more. Alfonso, Curtis.
Yeah, Mr. That Fonzo, that's here either.
No. Them program have part of that to talk about another man who was part of the Meadowbrook thing. McCourty. Which one of them?
McCourty. Mark. Tim, yeah, Tim, me call him. I mean, you know, Tim, I'm a boy that. McCourty. You know, stay in touch with them, though, man. I always try to call them, man, you know. When I go to Jamaica, I never get a chance to see them, but stay in touch with them because that's important to me.
Your brother still around?
Milton
still around?
Yeah, I think, I talked to Milton a couple of times when I come to Jamaica. He's still over there, but him tell me that he was kind of ill.
Yeah.
Him kind of make a little recovery, so him not doing too good.
Yeah. Milton.
Still, Patrick Turlong.
Yeah.
Talk to him sometime too, you know.
Turlong that foreign I'm there, Jamaica.
Man. Him that foreign, man. I'm in Brooklyn. Talk to him a couple of times.
Okay. Good.
Speedy, the whole of, you know, all of the guys, them Dookie. When we go to New York, go check them over Brooklyn and see them, man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that gentleman, you know. Stay in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie. Mr. Bonnie a lot, when we go down to New York, I always go look for him, you know.
Bonnie Morrison?
Yeah, man. Bonnie needs some light for shed on him, you know.
Yeah.
Bonnie a vision problem, man.
Yeah, I hear that.
We need to resurrect a little thing for Bonnie, you know, a little program thing, and because I'm seeing in a KC help out them lesser people, you know, thing, you know.
Yeah, man.
Meadowbrook a big school, man. Meadowbrook a big school with a lot of big grads, and you know, them need to tip in a local organization. Like the really elder, the younger one, them really work hard, you know, with them things, and because I went to one of them things one time in New York, and you know, they were the ones that doing it. They're like 2-3 farms down from us, but they were close enough because we were all friends. Because I had a lot of first farmer friends too when you used to come here.
Yeah.
Because the ball thing, everybody, and true, we're so easygoing people, so everybody just come in. And unlike some school, you know, the ball of them stand off, you know, look you can't talk to them. No, we deal with our little youth them. Look at first farm, everybody know it, you know, because we go down there, you know.
Yeah.
Look at ball boy them and thing, and some of them you still run at them. Evans and Duncan, right?
Who that again? I don't remember.
Alright. Everton Duncan, I Duncan him name? Yeah, man, he used to keep the chapter in New York, man.
Yeah, he's still in New York.
Primitive, man.
Oh, primitive, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the captain for the ball team, you know.
Yeah. Mikey Ballin call him where they give me him number, you know. Mikey Ballin give me primitive number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Al Mikey Ballin.
But,
No people think so Mikey used to Meadowbrook, you know.
Yeah.
cool.
But I do. I
No
work
people
for
think so Meadowbrook Mikey Ballin used to go.
But you know, so I know
Yeah, man, you have a
brass.
youth named Goodison.
Yeah, Andre Goodison.
Goodison?
Live in Atlanta. Yeah, Andre Goodison. Yeah.
Atlanta.
Darling.
Yeah, you're in the Carlos area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Watto.
Who that?
What to Watto? Anybody ever see Watto again? The Reginald was over Meadowbrook, them. Calabar, old boy.
We know the
You remember Myra?
No, I'm not picture him right now.
Watto, while was a move with Dean Jacob, them, man, and him Afro, him a big man with little boy, them.
Yeah, I know that talk to Jim Rai, but it's like I can't picture him either era. You don't remember him right, Jim Rai?
No, I don't remember him name. I Calabar, old boy, them.
Yeah.
I know I'll Jerry them, you know? Jerry, what Jerry last name again? From down at the bottom, I made about the man, like he go down with the price, right?
I'm talking about the German.
Jones, Jerry Jones, them man, and Mark and them guy. You don't remember Jerry Jones?
Yeah, man, the back to come on Meadowbrook.
Him play Manning Cup for Meadowbrook too, and Mark. Mark play too.
Him they got JC and come on Meadowbrook and me attack.
Yeah, and the one who used to go Calabar, the big cricketer from Calabar, they come to Meadowbrook. They all play on the Manning Cup team.
I remember Jerry, but I remember Mark. I think I know it. I remember
that team you were talking about, I think 7-7. Jerry them was there, but they were sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
and Mark was a cricketer, man. You remember that cricket team that with Donovan? Donovan, what's his name again?
Francis.
The cricketer, man. Donovan Francis. Yeah, Mark Elliott.
Yeah, Mark
Elliott. Remember that big team?
Yeah, man, know that.
Yeah. And Ronnie.
Yeah.
Well, but Jelly, did Duffus them win a Sunlight Cup, right?
No. Them reached the semi-final year when the Freddie captain the team, 1980. Them never win. Yes, it was the first time win, but 80 them did.
Yeah, man. Junior Tucker and Union Ian's ball them out.
Marlon Tucker, era. Marlon Tucker, yeah.
Marlon.
You remember Dango?
Yeah,
you remember Hines? Hines that left KC. And come on, Meadowbrook. That little boy could have KC.
KC could have batted right, man. Yeah, man. Yes.
Yo, that little boy could have. Then I think I see him make 100 men for Meadowbrook. He did. He make 100 for Meadowbrook one because Meadowbrook been coming in at them time of creeping a creep when Raymond Holmes was playing. From them time we start watching Meadowbrook. That was a batsman, brother. Raymond Holmes.
Yeah, man. The man, they have big bats before we started and win an Academy. Yeah, man. I'm going to go see him.
And them, man, they make me watch cricket, man. I couldn't believe what I see it now, man. Them guys said, come watch him, man. They were a good keeper, wicket keeper. Meadowbrook was doing well in cricket, but the other school, them was just have them top big bats, Akit and all them guys there. It was a lot going on with Tivoli. Sunlight Cup.
Yeah, when Donovan, Malcolm play for Tivoli, big Ryan.
Yeah, them big guys, them.
Yeah, man.
Remember going to watch Meadowbrook play them. We used to travel with the team, man, because the cricketers them used to support the football, so we used to go with them.
Yeah.
And so Freddie was playing again too, you know, kind of.
Two team, yeah, a football and a cricket team. Yeah. So, what the best match you ever play for Meadowbrook, Jim Ryan, at the football? The best football match you ever play for Meadowbrook? Which team? Which team the best team play with? That's what I ask you.
The best game of me remember I ever played for Meadowbrook. I think was the Woolman's game was pretty good for the first time.
For the first game.
The first game on the first time, you know. That was pretty good. I played very good. But the Camperdown game, I think I rise to the occasion more in that game.
The one we lose 4-2.
Camperdown. Yeah, the one we lose 4-2.
Yeah.
When really the game, them the guys I think them bully more than thing.
Yeah.
And playing because our guys them get very intimidated.
Evan
we couldn't. Yeah.
They can't put on man and bring badness come mash up at that year, them man. Remember?
Yeah, them push we around that game.
Yeah, man.
Our players them never really ready for that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Big forward card. Them guys they was playing major league
And
and I
National League.
win major league. Some of them win major, so them have a vast experience more than us, you know. But we did play good.
Harborview and Boys Town and them think they are constantly in a major
Mm-hmm.
league and National League. Yeah.
Freddie is the ball jump out of Freddie hand, man. It was no, it misjudged. They didn't really beat you, you know. We gave up. That's the problem. We get this away and it wasn't, we couldn't hold together anymore. So it just hell break loose.
Yeah, man, we got intimidated, Jim Rai. We got intimidated.
Very, very, very much, man.
That to me was the difference between, and I think the intimidation that changed after our stars in cricket, you know, where man, no of them could have compete and beat up at that school, you know, before.
Mm-hmm.
We do it with KC, you know, a couple of times, but it's like it never consistent. It never consistent at all. And then if the man bring badness to like what happened at Camper down, it should have slowed down and find someone certain way. So, yeah, it was a pity.
That Meadowbrook, we just never have that kind of feeling of us.
You know,
we don't have that hungriness.
Mr.
That
used to call that Jim Rai, and that's the first thing him instill in the cricket team. Them call that killer instinct, you know.
We never have it.
No, right. The football them never have it till later on, Jim Rai. That's the difference.
Because if I remember one time here, Mr. Air was talking. Because Mr. Air, you know, that man is very intelligent. And I'm sure it in a different ways, you know, because sometimes you catch him do something and you want to way him do, but him know him do. Him tell me one day, Mr. Jim Roy, you're a very good player, but you're lazy, man. If I have you, you'd have to train. And once you train, you'd have be that baller. Mr. Ear tell me that one day. Because enough time he used to play Major League and him come watch a game. Him come watch him. Him that, you know, Dread. You have a fit for play for the Dread.
Yeah, man. The dread of that, but the dread it killer instinct in our Jim Rai. That is where that's the difference between the cricketers them get the killer instinct before the footballer them, and that was where
exactly. Yeah.
And that was the difference between winning and losing, man. And at that, in a sense, I don't know what instill back that in the school, you know, the current crop of student here, but it can come because we start of the conversation. I wouldn't know what
yeah, the cricket of them was more a team. The football was a side.
Yeah. I like where I put that.
It was more a side. We never have that team. We try to put it together, but it never really. It's like the format just never right.
Yeah.
We have the players then, but it just never put together the right and proper.
The killer thing. So let me ask you something. You talk about that. When we started winning Sunlight in the 1980s and F school, how did it make you feel? If you know some Meadowbrook finally started winning some trophy.
Super, because I know it was going to happen because Meadowbrook been attracting these type of players. Melbourne, Ronnie, Peghead, and that little one there we talk about. What's his name again?
Hines, Devon.
Hines. So Meadowbrook was doing it, so people were started looking out for Meadowbrook each year them come. The school wouldn't have taken them light because these type of players come on Meadowbrook, and these were top players in Jamaica, play for top clubs, and them come represent Meadowbrook. So Meadowbrook was on the way of opening championship door, and them did, you know.
So
they were coming, you know, and then
surprised then. That's what I say.
No, I never surprised. That program I never surprised. And the track and field I was looking forward for it to really quite a few of the athletes them was going to excel, which it did. But the cricket program and that was a leave. I know when it was going to win. I see the potential and the support we want to get and the kind of love we want to show for the sports and when it was together a lot, you know. So that would have must produce some form of victory, man, you know. Because even when you captain that team, it was kind of surprising. But as I say, Mr. Dredd, him see things that we don't really see. That's how come I know he's a good coach and he know what he's doing, you know? Because what form are you in? Fifth or sixth?
Yeah, man, no, me like upper six. Last year at school.
There you go. There you go. So you play with Bravo, right?
Yeah,
Did you
man,
play with Bravo?
me played Bravo. Me played Bravo when me repeat fifth and then me the captain of the team in
All
lower
right.
six and then upper six. Yeah, yeah.
Who captained that team when you play with Bravo?
That's I think my Freddie captain, man. Freddie captain of the team. I mean take over
Oh,
from Freddie.
because more experience and Mr. Ear go after that. Freddie was the more experienced one and all around the player that get a lot of exposure to different
Yeah,
players. So
Freddie,
him are
but
the
Freddie I
best one
make the
for it.
team. When me in the upper lower half repeat fifth Jim Ryan, me not make no team. Me just I come in I late in the
Just
program
to come
me make
in.
the team. Right. Enough man I know that.
Yeah.
Me never make no team right now. Me just have to keep
And
training and keep playing hard, yeah.
he with the Money Cup selection when Tony Miller captain the team. It should be Patrick Prince captain the team.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see coaches do stuff like that, you know, because Patrick was the more leader, and Patrick can play very well, but it's just that he never put to the test for sure. So well, listen here, you say your third year or your fifth year man cup, you have to do something with it. That means you have to come out, your shell and play and make people see it. Because what the sense of doing 5 years just like myself, 4 years, and at the end of the bargaining table, you're supposed to walk away with all money or something, and that never happened. So the same thing with Patrick.
Yeah.
But he should have captained the team. Maybe if he did, the team would have reached more further.
Yeah.
Because when you have a six farmer, a lead a team, it helps every possible way. Because now he gonna get into start looking into even your academics and see what you do and maybe get help for some of the guys. So these are the things that we never really get into. The ball them, we never really have no big brother that try to intervene even in the school part and say, listen here, no talk. We were the big brothers.
Yeah.
So when you find out that we are the big brother, the one that just came in and automatically become the big brother. So what did you expect? We never come see a leader quality. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Patrick has 6. So I'm supposed to lead the delegation.
Yeah.
We're supposed to move on to what he have and what he wants. So we never get them challenges. So that's why we never win anything. Versus group them now. All of them was like academic bound guys and sport I go for them. Because them come through from maybe common interests and things. So them come ready. But we know we come from a different way to call it a curriculum or what you want to call it, different learning thing, and we come into high school.
Mm-hmm.
Just drop into it. So that change would have taken a little bit. Alfred was kind of different because he get exposure to different places before he came there. And like me, I come from a secondary education. So it was a lot for me transition right there and then and I try to play the ball and all them pretty girls and all them butterflies and all them things that are going on. So it was too much. So definitely
Well, so the girl,
no one could have known.
The girl mistruck it,
Yeah,
right?
what do you think? No way. No one could have known who Boomerang would have turned out to be.
Yeah.
Because within them time there was too much going on. So I couldn't really show who I really am.
Yeah.
It's when I get out there now and get a job with cement company and working and doing hard work and first time I work into cement company around 100 of us get up and the man say he want some drivers. And I say, all right, we have a drive for this job I know. Jerry, it's when the man say, all right, come go. Everybody getting keys for your truck. The same coming at the office, the man give it.
Yeah.
What do you think he give it?
What that?
Some broom.
Sweep the floor.
That broom you're going to push, brother. I drive them broom there. Got them push broom there. And we take it from this and move and play some business house and thing. And, cement company invest a lot into the ballers then. good guys them who win the business house. So, you know, I got a lot of experience out of it, and it opened a lot of doors. The bar, it opened a lot of doors. I get to know a lot of people in high places, low places, no places. So literally, the kind and the amount of people we know everybody been to who are road scholar, who are a road scholar this. So you get that kind of trickle down to you because you're under that umbrella.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like I never been to no college. I came to America, and when I first came here, I always, you know, I check out the place. I always ask to myself, all them white man here, all them dirty. All them always dirty and never do the dirty job. I say, I feel them think this.
Yeah.
So it must be a reason for that. So I say, you know, I'm going to find out some more. I'm going to start from this. And I say, oh, them I make the money. So that me want to. So me decide now, so boy, you know, the family, brother, them already do mechanic work. So that I use the transition for you. So all you have to do is go on to school. So I'm going to go back to school for that and and do my thing and, you know,
Yeah.
come out and I do my little things and on the side and I finish up on things. So one day I walk into Nissan, you know, go buy some parts for your car, and when I step in there, who do you think I run into?
Who that?
The guy, the instructor from where I went to school. So him came over and say, hey James, how you doing? I said, pretty good now. And say, oh, I see you buying parts. And say, oh, about come work for me. I said, work for you? Here? I said, yeah, man. Got a deal like that, you know. Then,
Yeah, Nissan deal.
Nissan deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said, just take this application and come by, fill it and I bring it back tomorrow. So I say, you know, we just finished school and thing, I'm at the little thing. I say, all right. We have a tool on, you know, tell them so well the same toolkit we had to you guys give us a school. They must say, don't worry about that. We have a lot of tools. Just come in tomorrow.
Come to the work.
And start off this now. Yeah, so when you start them job they still, you know, just get in. So them put you upon the low
For change oil.
the loaf of bread side. They call it loaf of bread. Low oil change, rotation, and you know, maintenance and things. So the first couple of days, place busy. So one evening call me in the office and say, listen, man, you had more than what the top guy them in the shop doing in terms of work. So I'm gonna put you on a flat rate. What's that? And they explain to me. I'm say, all right. Take it on them. I do well and thing and him come to morning and say, listen here. We are moving off of this now. We are put you on the line, regular line. You have the regular work like everybody else, but
yeah,
we have two guys, master mechanic. You're gonna work with them. And you know, let me show you what going on. Start work with them. One from Italy, and barely speaks Spanish named Peter. And a next name Whitey. What may I tell you, these men are master craftsmen, white guys.
Yeah.
And go on and start and do my little thing and learn on the job. And now I start get cocky now, so I start my job. Excuse my language. I start my jobs on outside on the side now, so I start making money and you know I start become good at it. And I spend many years in the industry. Work for Nissan, work for Mazda, work for Ford, work for Chrysler. You name them, work for all of them. So, you know, I kind of have all them experience under my belt. But whenever I tell a man, say, I'm a mechanic, he laugh after me and say, Bubba, you are a mechanic?
Yeah.
So what are you talking about, brother?
Yeah.
You are, until now, him see a job or see my work, and I say, oh, really, man? So, you know, we do my thing and we transition from this to now. I get a brief thing of my description of my life. And
yeah.
I required a CDL license over here that used to drive truck, tractor trailer, bus, wherever you want to do.
Yeah.
I got that and I drive the city bus, this transit.
Yeah.
I drive that for a while, did well on that, and you know, things happen. So I move around a little again and drive some trucks, start driving some trucks and just getting a feel of the driving industry and stuff like that. So right now I'm just ending back driving transit again, but you know, people with disability and stuff like that at transport. So
Well, on Jim Right, look like Ira dropped me probably for hang up and call you back. I mean, I didn't know if I had him back, you know. Me hang up and call him.
tomorrow, we'll go do it.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
you
all
know,
right.
so,
Let me ask some more questions, Bobo, because I just say no. I seem like they take it almost 2 hours there talking, 1 40 minutes. And I want question I ask him in Ira. You know that?
get talking,
Yeah, man. The vibe nice, man. So, any fun memories of Meadowbrook where you remember Jim Ripe on the training ground, field trip, school, on the school ground, or in the classroom? Any fun memories you remember where you want to talk about?
By the feds, them, man.
Talk
And
about
a
them,
little
man.
concert, them. Yeah, the fete. I mean, it's like, boy, the fete, boy, the barbecue chicken, and it was just, it was just so excited to go out for, get a chance to mingle with everybody out of the green thing and dress up and look nice, and get a chance to show off the thing and who you really is, and full of surprise. You don't know a man will come with that. It was just, the excitement, man. It was very exciting, man.
So, them fit there keep Jim Ripe up police officers come out of the school.
Some police officers club sometime, and sometimes for the school. The day one them keep at the school. Them keep few night one there. But the barbecue them now, we just keep them on the tennis court. And he was there. The tennis court, man. Now, remember Bye-Bye?
Yeah, man.
Bye-Bye,
Christopher
all
Sagan.
him, yeah. We forget all about Bye-Bye was on that team 77 too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bye-Bye play. He was a starter.
Yeah, man.
Time used to play for him play with Ira them for Medhaven.
Bye-Bye, they play for Meadowbrook, Ira.
Yes, man. Bye-Bye play minor league
Yeah,
for
but
Medhaven. That's one.
him play the 77 minor league team.
How many of them know
Yep.
that?
Was play at
No, it's a good
DNG and them
still.
all them way they went.
Bye-Bye could have
Him the
played
good man.
cricket and football and table tennis and all. Bye-Bye the wicked man. You know what I say?
Yeah, man, Bye-Bye the wicked man.
It's a senior.
And you know who was a good boy too? Our boy. Barnes.
Kingsley.
Red Zone
Kingsley.
Battlefield. Yeah,
Kingsley.
Kingsley could have played. Kingsley could have played too.
Yeah,
Kingsley
man.
play Money Cup too, didn't he? Him play Money Cup, man. Kingsley play with her.
I don't remember. I didn't play Sunlight. I don't remember if he play Manning Cup. It's possible to Jim Ripe. I don't remember.
Him play Money Cup with the one here. When Woody them play, I think Kingsley play.
Yeah.
Joseph Wood.
Yeah.
But I thought even Courtney Strutty play Money Cup.
Yeah, man. I remember
Play
that.
on one of those.
Yeah. Them the one
78
yeah,
when
yeah.
Ira just come in. Or 79 he play.
Devon talk about it now for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Courtney Strutty come play some ball,
So, what the most embarrassing moment you can remember Meadowbrook, you can look back on now with a smile, Jim Ripe?
Me, it started with Smack Lennon.
Oh, you mean?
One day I was just chilling. One day I was chilling in a class with a friend of mine. With the door kind of push up. And like somebody go tell him Smack what go on and Smack just come visit.
What do you mean? I mean, it's behind the paid wall conversation I'm talking about Ira.
Yeah.
Ira,
Miss
so
Smack
remember I
come
get the
visit.
reputation from us.
He ain't get
Yeah.
cane. Him get cane from Tar, him get cane from Spanner.
When I come catch him out behind closed door, and the conversation I'm still behind the paid wall Ira.
Aye.
No, she was very nice this time, man. She said, "Oh, all right, no, all right." What did I tell you? If you see Jim over there, leave him alone. And you stay over there, leave him alone.
I saw she tell the girl.
You must leave him alone. Leave him alone. If you
Wow.
see him over there, you go over there. Leave him alone. That's weird. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah.
Full of, yeah, man. Miss Mark was.
Spanner was
She
a
kind
sample,
of.
man. Spanner was a sample.
She-
You're right.
The lady that respect, man. I did respect her, For
Yeah.
I think some boy I'm on the on her bad side, but no, I wasn't. I was on her good side. Even Miss Morrison. When time for repeating, you know, 'cause you know we never do what we're supposed to do. Time for go and man, I said, boy, Miss Morrison, the principal, no, she now take, but no, because she start talk already. So, no, you better ask. The gate is there. There, that's where I'm going. Me never ever asked her, I said, oh, you, Jim Roy, you coming back to school? I said, wait, you're a good boy, man. I know you're a good boy. Miss Morrison volunteer and say, yeah, you're coming back to school. God bless her soul, man. Shemis McLennan.
Dr. Morrison
They
and
were,
dog. Yeah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She wasn't doctor yet. She wasn't
Yes, it wasn't
like
doctor.
that
It
yet.
was Mrs. Morrison at the time. Yeah,
Hmm.
man. Yeah, yeah. She did teach me from
Yeah,
afar, man. Yeah, but no, yeah, talk about.
she
Yeah.
was a very strict teacher, and she used to lick out about the morning cup man them now do it and rare and take. But at the end of the journey, she vouched for us, man. She said, we won't do that.
She got bad
Give you
phone now
guys
and
a
make her come back at school for another year. Yeah.
yeah, we come back and finish up, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. I have to respect her for that, you
that
know.
was oh yeah, that was really good. And Miss McLennan too, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
because Miss McLennan that bite them time then over that she not didn't know because she just tell us say, well, you do what you do because after September you gonna know what is what. Come you see, you know, she used to come out of that like when we was sitting out of there, sit out by the canteen, by the little
Why were Pekka there?
yeah, the little
I don't
stone
the
thing, the
Pekka inside
Martin
it. When
and the whole
in front of the netball
yeah.
match and play. Yeah, man. No, yeah, talk.
Martin and the whole way and you just sit down cause on a higher grade, but we aspire with it and we are listen because we are learn, you know.
Yeah.
Remember at one time, you know, when certain individual bank up the canteen in there, you know, brother. Run the canteen with a business.
Well,
Yeah, no?
what you mean? What them do? Me not follow.
Eat out the canteen, man. You know, man, eat out canteen, eat out restaurant at Jamaica. That's how some of the guys them coming to Meadowbrook was, but you never know that. Jelly. Yeah,
Ira, you know about that?
you don't know what this.
Boom for the ringleader upon it.
Yo,
Yo.
hey, yeah, listen, man. That's right, man. I said,
I
memories.
must have the ringleader upon it.
I have so much memories over that place, man. There's so much
Remember
things,
Jim
man.
Right? Remember we used to run some boat run at the back part near Top Yard?
So, of course,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna run back high school.
When Mitchell
No
them around
boat
the
was
pot and
around
all
us.
them. Mitchell and Pee Wee them on the man there on the pot and all them. Yeah.
Yeah,
You remember
yeah.
that?
But of course, and down at the when we used to go also when we come to school late, or we try take off and go a show, 1 o'clock show. Used to have a back entrance there where we used to go through. So Miss McLean and Miss Martin found out that we are use it. And sometimes we shot back there, we and a girl and forgot 1 o'clock show. And Miss Mac was just stand up out there wait for we come and we just take some of us and
You mean
yeah.
the entrance by the church gate?
Yeah. No man, I think it was at the back of the back of the auditorium. On the
Ah,
side.
the way you go by
Yeah, you can squeeze through and go to
prep school.
preschool over
The prep
there.
school. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Man, it's Mac. What? We have a day, no, brother. We are going to show you, man. Them time the Neil Gooden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Neil Aspire, no.
Oh
Boy,
yeah,
me I
Neil
tell
got
you.
come to Meadowbrook for a little while. I think he represent for
Yeah,
1 year. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, we are Neil Aspire, man. So we're going to move it Wednesday, man. Wednesday, we're going up in the hill. We used to have a campus up in the up at the Bubba camp up in the hill where 20 away. Gone up. We and there, man. You know?
I mean campus in
I,
the where you gone? Me not
what do
follow.
you mean? Up down the bottom field.
Oh, for bottom
We,
field. Yeah, 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 yeah.
we
Okay.
yeah, we used to go up in the hill. Cause we Bridget used to live up on the road, but we wouldn't walk on the road because people that see we.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we walk to the back of the hill and sometimes 20 away.
Mm.
Go down there and check the man and just hang out, you know. Uh, Meadowbrook, man, a lot of memories, man. A lot of memories, man. Good memories, man. Good. What a good stamping ground, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Very
All right.
good, man. You know?
Let me ask you a couple more questions. Yeah. What the best
Mm.
learning experience you get from Meadowbrook?
I tell you, Mr. Mandar, what him tell me, I never forget that. That was my lifelong lesson that he taught me
And that teacher for
about
think for
media.
yourself.
That's what been men and doing, man. I'm teaching for things for myself, man. You know, I'm see it for myself. I want you to see it for yourself. You never look back, man. You know, never look back.
Yeah, for everything for yourself.
Kelly is like, yeah, man, Meadowbrook and your brother Patrick. Patrick it's like me always see Patrick as a professor, brother. From
Mm.
where I got to school, me just see him like that, you know.
You know, I record him.
He was Doc.
Oh, you know the
Them,
babes.
I must say, Pantan. Pantan was somebody whom really admire him style from him. You always from him a cadet. You used to like his Pantan cadet and take him cadet serious. I never know so Pantan. I think Pantan would be some big soldier like Raj. Cause Pantan was really into that cadet man. Him and one named Webby. Remember little short one Webby. Them guys there and Vivian. They were really serious into the cadet thing, man.
Mm.
But I already joined up after a while, right, Ira?
No, no, I never done Meadowbrook cadet. When we come in the Meadowbrook, I already done with the cadet upper camp.
Uh,
Yeah, we did that upper camp. It start the cadet when we start Permacar, because we did on the second shift of Permacar.
okay.
Yeah.
But
And we have to
why?
leave, we have to leave school. When cadet day come for go camp, we couldn't go to school.
Couldn't go to school.
Yeah, because at evening time, I have to cut out of school early and it never made no sense after a while.
You call them time
Yeah,
the place or not. You have to know you reach home.
yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, man, yeah.
But I return, I'm gonna have something to your personal doing, man.
You want jealousy up on the phone?
If you wanna look like it the way.
Yeah,
Me
man.
have
You
really
want to hold a man
raise
up
my
here
hat
to
to you.
Ira to make him go
Yeah,
on.
more, I wouldn't say big up, but me have met the whole world know, man. Your achievement, my brother. For one of us, where we come from and see how you're spirited and never look back, man. And, I'm raising my hat to you. The highest level of cheer to you, my brother. For your success and your journey that you take and you return to us in one piece. And, that's really a milestone for a man like you
Mm-hmm.
to really hold it down like that. And,
Yeah.
although, as me ever say still, when I kind of hurt still, because most of the type of friend of me was really close and was really looking forward to a little better relationship with me. Although we never really have no words, but in terms of just staying in touch. But as I say, your world, I can't imagine. I cannot. Because I figure what you see, I don't know if would ever see it. I know I would do it. And I saw you with my own two eyes, and you look fine to me. So as I say, I raise my hat to your achievement. And you maybe not know mine, but mine's is a more a mind thing. Bubba Rai kind of look a bit different. My eyes them kind of see things a little different from a lot of people, and so enough people wouldn't expect to hear a man like me talk like that. But that's just who I am. The guy who really look outside of the box. I already know what's in the box. I'm gonna try to figure out the fundamental of how things are and how it works. So as I say, that's who I am. I don't have no college degree, but I have a God degree. And to me, God never, still don't know which university he did attend, but he's the greatest ever there. So
Mm-hmm.
who knows? You understand me?
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, man.
I might have big up himself, but Virgin Ira, 100 to you, man. And God always go with you and God bless you for your work and your service that you did for us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I might close off chapter that. So I may have to drive a bus tomorrow. Carry some passenger that scream. I'm gonna pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
They must scream. I'm talking about scream. A man come get the bus Friday and reach and get and hey, what? What this man wants? You know what I'm telling him? Say, yo, I'll give you a medal for the job you're doing. How you deal with these people? Remember the same person, but he's just old. So I must say, if you have the talent to do that, man, you can do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you hear people tell them things that mean you're doing all right.
Yeah, man.
So,
Let
hey,
me ask you two questions before you go take a sleep, because me say you look out and say you want to sleep. I know you have to go work like
5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I'm on 4, so I'm getting from 3.
yeah,
No, sir, go ahead, yeah, man.
I forget up and go work this. So I get to you. I say two more questions before I go. How you feel I bring up back all the Meadowbrook memories after all them years, yeah?
It rejuvenates my man, It make me feel like 16 again, 14, 16. And that's the feeling you want in them time, to fight a good fight. So, these memories, I don't know about the rest of the people, but I was listening to one of the memories today with some elder from the 50s and 60s, and they emphasizing on a lot of what I was saying, what the school need to be doing right now, where their emphasis need to be focusing on. And sometimes even, I know I stray a little bit, but you go by there and you're trying to introduce yourself to the principal. It's like, him, I look on like, oh, you. I look on him, oh, okay. Let me talk to them. You know what I mean? So some people get turned off. Some people get arrested going there and just trying to help out. Because who is there has no bearings on the school, like Mr. Tarp and Miss McLennan. They wanted to see that place reach the highest level of where it's supposed to be. But
Yeah, man.
who is there, as I say, it's just a job.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Meadowbrook wants some educators again who drive at that fundamental back into the school and get it rise. And the matter that we are and we look up to, it's not being served as how it's said. That's just my opinion.
Me hear you, man. Me hear you. It's like you want a system or a program in place. I found. I don't know when that
Yes.
put in place where. Cause me hear too much of them story there. The man want to give back to the school, him go up there and try make contact. And him don't, him just get turned off. People want to give back,
Yeah.
But there's no one body
Yeah.
or one place him can call and say, all right, Jill, I'm ready to do this. So me get you. Me get you, Jim, right. I get you. Because
Yeah, because people like even your brother, me always have used as my example because I'm at the closest reach. And, those Patrick should be more visible in Meadowbrook, uplifting. I mean, the younger one, they are doing a heck of a job, a great job, but them vibes still not reach the community where it's supposed to reach. Because without that community, it's going to be lack a lot of things. Because experience teaches wisdom, and Meadowbrook need to be on that page. They need to have that experience, that them Pantan, them Herbie, them guys there, and them notice those vibrant students from Meadowbrook. They needed to,
yeah.
step out of them shell again and show and build back Meadowbrook, a strong Meadowbrook. Because without foundation and background, it's not going to go anywhere. It just going to reach to the stage where it's at and go right back down. Because you have to have things to really bring these people out. And the younger generation, them kind of do things a little different from the older one. I'm not saying that we can merge in and create a diversity of things, but it'll take some time. As I say, the Pantan them and them guys and Stallion, the whole of them, and people like those who tried Meadowbrook, them have to come build the core stronger with the miners them and who is running it now,
Yeah,
the
man.
guys them, they're doing as I say a hell of a job, but it need a structure.
I wish more people want to give back,
Yeah,
but like there's no bridge. There's no
yeah,
bridge
it need
or
a
there one
structure.
institution or one body where man knows say him comfortable and can go back. So may I hear you. And them
Yeah, but
conversation I go to Europe and I talk
Jamaicans,
with them there. 'Cause I don't think enough people want to give back to Meadowbrook, but him just don't know
what do you
where to
mean?
start.
Everybody want to give back, but it just take that one day
Him don't know if to start. Him don't
announcement
really know if to start.
where them all get the Raymond Holmes them and then these guys, because once these guys start show or shed a little light on things, it will reach the height where it's supposed to reach, but it not going without them. It's going to take a while
It have to take a while. Just need to put certain things in place. So I get what you say.
in place. And once this memory thing start reaching out, it'll go further and further, and you'll get some more 50 student or 60 student who've been waiting all these years for something like that to,
Yeah, it starts with the
so them can
conversation.
step out.
At least
Yeah,
at least it
because
start up the conversation, So I agree with you.
you have, you have a lot of doctors and a lot of professors and a lot of that come out of Meadowbrook, because even some top lawyers and thing, and
Yeah.
people gonna be busy now, but when them see something going down the same avenue that look good, everybody gonna want to be a part of it. So
Yeah, man.
keep on doing what you were doing. That's a great achievement for everybody for really voice their opinion and them inner thoughts and all them the love that them have for this Meadowbrook school that we all been through, and color, creed, all kind of people been there, and it just was just one people become one. So it was a great movement. So if we can get it a move back in that direction again, then
Me hear you, man. Me hear
it will
you.
be
Me hear
great.
you. I'm just ask
All right, brother.
one last question before you go. One last question, and then we close it out. What made Meadowbrook magical?
Yeah. What it made magical?
What made Meadowbrook
The
magical?
people, the diversity of people that you see. You never seen all these people under one umbrella. The looks, the quality, just everything
Mm.
was just there. Because how you know that is the voice from outside who are trying to get in. When you keep little functions, who are always want to come in, and we always trying to stop them because we saying it's just enough for us, right? The Calabar and the KC. I always want to jump over the fence to come in, but we
No.
will not let that happen. It's just enough for us. All right, brother.
Yeah, man. So, any closing
All
remark
right.
before we close out,
Much.
right? Any closing remark?
Well, yes, sir. One and foremost and most, God bless what you're doing, man, and keep you going so you can shed more light on Meadowbrook. What I'm saying, it has spent its lecture, vesture, let your light so shine.
You better
See, Samanda, they teach you some things.
You better
Samanda, they teach you some things,
Ira
brother.
Turner, any closing remark before I close out the program, yeah? Ira, unmute and give me a
I'm
closing
there, I'm
remark.
there.
Any closing remark, and then I
No,
close it
yeah,
out.
man. Every time we get together and can share memories and vibes, it's always a blessing, always a good thing. And appreciate the word them, Bubba. I mean, I'm going to elaborate upon them because I want to make sure so them words that resonate and I hear advice some of years. But everything, man, is always a joy and a pleasure for really share any kind of moment, with the man them. So just keep staying blessed, man, and keep living.
Yeah, man. So, James, Bubba Rai, Jim Rai,
Yes, sir.
Henry, Ira Turner, James Henry, the most fearless offender of come Meadowbrook. Ira Turner, the hardest working man of come Meadowbrook. On behalf of Glaister Prince, Jelly, it's a pleasure to have the two on there tonight. Two veterans and two men I look up to in their school. The man is a big man for me, big time baller. And respect to him. It's me I said to him.
Yes, sir.
And God
Yes.
bless. God bless the whole land. God bless the whole away. And God bless that great school, that two Meadowbrook Avenue will bring us together. And peace.
Aye.
And God love all the way and out, my brother. And have a good night.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
One love,
to you,
man.
man.
One love.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Big up,
that's
Bubba.
not you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
All
Thank
right.
you.
One love.
Appreciate
You're
it, Jim
welcome,
Rai.
man.
Cool. Appreciate it, Ira.
Every
Thank you.
time, man. Every time. Yeah, man.
Cool. Thanks for listening to Meadowbrook Memories. And remember to give us all the support and encouragement you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. And special thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, this podcast would not be possible. It is his expertise that allows me to do what I love doing every week, having great conversations about Meadowbrook Memories, and he's responsible for everything else. So again, thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince. So remember to like, share, and subscribe these Meadowbrook Memories podcasts so neither you nor your friends will miss another Meadowbrook conversation. Thanks.